What's up, everybody? It's the Tourette's Trucker coming at you. I'm here in Morton, Illinois. I got my trailer all washed out. Did a little work on the truck here. Finally got my wire loom so I could cover up all my run board lights over on the passenger side. So I got that taken care of. But first I had to go somewhere else to fix a little snafu that happened yesterday. Stay tuned, I'll tell you all about it.
Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built.
Alright, everybody, I'm back. As I was saying earlier, had a little issue yesterday. I was in Kansas, finishing up my break. Had my AC running on the APU. Everything's been going fine. All of a sudden, APU shut down. I figured, okay, well, you know, they do that when it gets cold enough, which I had my curtain closed in between the sleeper and the seats. So I figured, well, okay, well, maybe it got cold enough in here, so it shut down, which it does. But then when I got here last night to the tank wash to drop the trailer, fired up the APU because it was still 84 degrees at 7:30 at night. Fired up, wouldn't turn on. Tried turning the fan on, nothing. Tried turning the heater on, nothing. Checked every fuse in it, no go. Turned the APU off, let it sit for a half hour, no go. Even disconnected it from the batteries to see if maybe something in it tripped and we'll let it reset. So I disconnected from the batteries, try to let it reset. Plugged it back in about 20 something minutes later. Still no go, still doing the same thing. So at 9 o'clock last night, my butt's driving down to Springfield, 60 miles away, because I found a Thermoking dealer there. Let me look them up. Thermoking, Okay, yes. It is a Thermoking repair shop. They are actually at 3410 Remington Street in Springfield, Illinois. They're actually right next to RL Cares and a Rush Truck Center. Also a CIT Trucks Center, so you're right there next to dealers and all that. So if you happen to be at the exit, let's see what exit number this is. Exit 100 on I-55. So if you happen to need APU work, get there. I'll park there overnight. Of course, I idle the truck all night long for AC. After that, their hours say they're 8 to 5, so they're banker hours, y'all. So keep that in mind. They're banker hours, not like some of them that are open late. I have run across some that are actually opened up pretty good hours. This one here, they're banker hours, 8 to 5. So I got there parked overnight, set my alarm for 7:45, and then set it again for 8. I always do 2 alarms, one to wake up and then one is my deadline time. So one at 7:45, get up, 8 o'clock, walk your butt inside and go check in. Got up 7:45, of course I was already awake. Opened up my curtain, they already had all the bay doors open to the place. Walked my happy butt in, checked in.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Before 8 o'clock, I was actually... Excuse me, y'all, hold that thought. I'll be right back. Alright, everybody, I'm back. It's the boss man texting, asking about detention time on that last load. Actually had 3.25 hours of loading detention. I don't know if I had any unloading or anything. Anyway, yes. So I got there Opened up my curtain at 7:45. They were already in there.
Boss. You have a text message.
So I went in, checked in. Before 8 o'clock, my truck was already in the bay. Guy was already in there working on. All of a sudden, he's like, there's some screaming going on inside your truck. Sounds like a witch. Which was my 8 o'clock alarm to go check in. So my truck was already in the bay with mechanic already on my truck before that alarm went off at 8 o'clock. So excellent service. I gave him a good diagnosis of what all I found, what all I tried. I told him I checked all the fuses in the control panel. Hooked up to the computer, no alarms, gave him everything of what it was doing. He finally traced the problem. It actually was a fuse to the APU. It was actually a fuse inside the APU itself. Actually, matter of fact, I may try to attach the picture of it, how it was actually melted and burn up. I'll see if I can put that in here. But yeah, that was actually toast. He said he checked everything. Everything was getting power. Everything was good. I knew there were 2 fuses actually coming off my batteries before it goes to the APU. Well, I didn't know there was another big giant fuse about this big actually inside the APU, inside the cover. I pulled the cover off, the front cover, but I didn't take the top cover off to see there's another fuse in the very back on top of the APU inside. So if you happen to have an APU that's everything's lighting up, everything's cycling, everything looks good, but just not turning on, check, pull the top cover off of the APU and check a fuse in there. They actually said there was a campaign to replace that fuse, that they had been having issues with that fuse. You could tell where it was actually screwed onto the housing in the back of the APU housing. But you can see it was all burnt up. They said they had issues with that, so there was a campaign to replace those. But since Thermoking didn't install my APU, Fitzgerald did, then I had to pay for it. But the guys there were real nice, gave me a break on the price since I was an owner-operator. They said they try to look out for owner-operators. So if you're ever in the area and you're an owner-operator, stop by there, give them a chance. Real good. They got me straight in. You'll like it. They got me out the door, got me rolling. I'm here enjoying nice AC right now. I'm back here in Peoria, so I'm fixing to run and go get me a shower. But yes, you'll like them. Very good people. Get you in, get you out. The good Google reviews aren't that good, but they only have 14 reviews, so just 2 bad experiences can absolutely kill the reviews. Me personally, I didn't have a problem with them. They were outstanding service. Very friendly when I walked in the door. The guy was just as friendly as can be. Tattooed up his arms, real cool. They were jamming some nice, good rock music, Ozzy Osbourne, all that stuff in the shop. So really cool guys. Get you in, get you out, get your truck fixed, and they did not break the bank on doing it. So that was cool. Only charged me like an hour labor rate. So y'all think about it. If you need something, stop by that Thermoking. I give them 2 thumbs up. And we will holler at you at the next video, y'all. Take care, stay coronavirus free. Be sure to tell your spouse you love them. May not be here tomorrow, so make sure you show them, give them that hug and that kiss. When you come home, give them a hug and kiss before you leave, and be sure to tell them every day how much you love them, y'all. And give Jesus all the praise and the glory for the breath in your lungs, because without him, you may not have tomorrow. He's got his plan for every one of us, so give him all the thanks and the glory, y'all, and we will holler at you later. Peace out.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.